No, it didn't go.
Oh, that's so funny.
Well, I can't tell if we're live or not now.
Well, you can edit it, can you?
Oh my gosh. Well, we're not sure if we're live or not because I hit the go live button and evidently it did not go. So if anybody's out there, let us know. Oh my word. And it didn't record it on top of that.
Oh.
Okay. Well, it says it's running.
Oh, there it is. I see it's live right now. I
Okay.
see the little.
All right.
Okay. Well, let's just sum up what we've just spent our last half an hour. Oh, there they are.
We're
Okay.
sorry, Barbara.
Oh,
Oh
yeah,
my
sorry,
goodness.
guys. Our live didn't work, but we're here now.
Yes,
So
we have been chatting for the last
half an hour or so
half an
without you
hour,
guys.
and I just looked up and I didn't see. I saw the button and it wasn't. Anyway, here we are.
All right. So, okay. So let's do
Okay.
a cap of what we talked about. So glad you guys are here. Thank you. We were wondering where everybody was. All right.
Oh
So
my goodness.
let's backtrack here. All
Okay.
right. So
Well, one thing we were discussing very diligently.
Adele, do you want to show your beautiful graphic?
I will.
Yeah, but let's just start and we'll
Our
just do a
intro,
short
our
recap on this. So hang on, you guys. Okay.
Well, it's got to be spring somewhere because
Yes,
here
well,
I've
that's
had
what
winter
I
for
said.
6
I
months.
love those beautiful flowers, and we talked
I
about
know. We
the
talked about that.
birds chirping and, all this kind of stuff. So
Well, it makes me laugh because, stuff like this happens and you just have to go with it. And it cracks me up. I kept wondering why people weren't commenting. I said, where's
know.
everybody?
I
Oh
know.
my God. And she says, thank you, Sandy, for being here. Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you so much. And
and
I
Barbara.
appreciate you putting your name because a lot of people will comment and we don't know who it is.
Yeah.
So
So
we were
anyway.
Yes. Anyway, one of the main reasons we came on the broadcast is to talk about the summit. We had 3 absolutely amazing years of the summit, and we learned so much, and we have grown as artists ourselves. And we've had numerous discussions, Leslie and I have, to decide if we wanted to move forward with this year to do the summit. And our decision was not to do it. And the reason being is because we have other things that we would like to do. And the summit absolutely just takes over our life.
It does. It's a full-time job. And, we've talked about you only have so much time that you can do everything. And Adele and I both have things that we feel that we excel at and that we want to bring to you guys. And so, I love my teaching. I love my students. Adele, when you weren't able to hear us, Adele and I were talking, she has her whole marketing, and it's so important. It's so important for artists to understand how to do this. So, we both have things that we feel that we love and we want to bring to you. And the summit, it was a cherished moment in time, and it, like Adele said, we both really grew from it. We feel like our students grew from it in their understanding. And, we brought artists from all different places around the world. And, that was really cool. So
it was cool. And we met so many of them,
Yes.
We got to really experience their, the way they worked and communicate with them. And it was really a lot of fun. But it had come at a right moment for everybody, but it also has stopped at a right moment for us.
Right.
and as you know, we're both doing our what we need to do because what we like to do, let's say. And but also Leslie is offering classes. She's got one going right now, the Lion and the Dragonfly. You want to
Yes.
show your pieces, Leslie?
Yes, I would love to. I will tell you for many years, my students have been coming to me because they follow my one of a kind pieces, and they have come to me wanting to know how to put fabric over a sculpted clay head. And it can be a very daunting task to do. And so I created this piece, the lion. So this is a sculpted head in clay, and then I'm giving you two fabric choices to work with. So this is out of a stretch panne velvet, which works beautifully, especially for your first time people who are covering clay with fabric. So this works really nice. And then you learn how to make this, what a lion has to have a mane. So you learn that. And then you will also have learned how to make this dragonfly with these stained glass like wings, which is a really cool technique. And then the other fabric that I brought in was a cotton fabric. And so same technique, just different ways of working with it. So it's started. So we've started sculpting in our class, and people are doing there. Everybody's getting in there, and we will start the overlay probably next week. So next week the overlay will start. And so the fabric choices are going to be so much fun. People have been posting the colors that they're going to be using, because the cool thing about the mane is you can bring out your fabrics that that you have had stashed for years and you're not really quite sure what to do with them. This is the perfect time to use them.
Well,
So
it'll be interesting to see their take on it as well, because
yes.
everybody, you offer all the same information, but everybody has their own vision.
Right, right.
Also, you've got two other classes that will be coming, two other new classes that are coming this
Yes,
year.
new classes. So the Corazon, so that will be cards or a book. You can do either one.
Mhm.
If you guys took my village, which was 10 different cards that we stacked together to make a village, this will be kind of a similar format, but different techniques that we'll be using. So we're going to be embroidering and doing applique and doing all kinds of really cool things in it. So
Mhm.
it's going to be stunning. So you can make it as simple as you want, or you can go all out and just put everything that you own on it. So it's going to be very fun. Very,
Yeah,
very
and then
fun.
you have Day of the Dead is what.
Yes, and that will be in the fall time. And if you guys are familiar with that, it is the costuming and the makeup of this culture is so absolutely stunning. I'm so excited to get my hands on this. So, as Adele said, these are all brand new classes. And so, being brand new classes means that I am making them and filming them at the same time. So, that takes a little bit of time to get together. So,
Well, so this is the main reason why we can't do the summit.
yeah. Well,
Yeah, it was
yes. I mean,
well, yeah, I had to put artistic marketing solutions for the artists on the back burner for the last 3 years because I
right.
just couldn't do it all. And now I'm trying to bring that back. I think it's so needed. There's so many artists, as we have discussed, Leslie, they get caught up in their studios and they don't really promote their work. And what I'm trying to do is do it all on a very basic level, nothing complicated, because that's what happens. Artists don't want complicated.
Right,
They want
right,
something easy, and there's so many things you can do without it being complicated.
right. Well, and many of them don't know how to.
That's too.
So,
That too.
learning just, like you said, a format to follow that is
Yeah.
proven, and then they can do that. Yeah, that's great.
So yeah, so that's pretty exciting. And also, when I'm going to go back to what you were saying about your classes, in the A for Artistic magazine, the spring issue, we have an artist that traveled to Oaxaca, Mexico. And
Yes.
she toured that area and saw a lot of the artisans there, and there were a lot of hearts, there.
Yes.
So
Yes.
that's a pretty interesting article, and there'll also be a link to a video where she walked around and took pictures of the area. So um, let's see here.
And that they generate some of the best cheese too.
The best cheese.
Yes.
Uh, thank you, Sandy. Well, there'll be more information later on. I know Leslie and I were talking when we thought we were live.
Right.
I've the last actually 2 years, finally last year, we were able to sell our business. So that's going to allow me to have more time, especially after this year when everything is done. But that was another thing that it was not allowing me to do my creative stuff, because it was like it was like a hit and miss. I'd do a little bit on the weekends or at night, but now pretty soon I'll be full out in the studio. So we'll see how all of that goes. That's going to be a big switch for me.
Yeah. Yep. And I don't know if people caught your miniature chair.
Oh, no, I just finished this little guy. It's a wicker, and I did it from scratch. Of course, I had to start over twice. But it's all a learning curve. We were talking also that when you take on a new project or something, a new medium, it's like a whole new set of tools.
Totally.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. But it's fun because I think it also stretches us a little bit instead of.
Yes, I think it's so important to have that to and I found that doing things outside for me, outside of doll making, just enhances doll making. So, or whatever medium you choose.
But Leslie, it's funny how everything kind of intertwines.
It does.
I think about that. I'm thinking, oh yeah, I've used that tool before. I've done something else, and then now I can apply it here, and then I can add to it. It's like your foundation just keeps growing and growing.
It does. And you grow and you expand, and then the medium that you work in, that expands too. So,
exactly. Somebody says, "Oh, they finally found us." Well, I'm going to tell you, whoever it is that's writing that.
Yes.
I thought, since I'm the one that's handling the buttons over here, I thought that we were live and we weren't, and we're late, but here we are.
Yeah, and we actually had an entire conversation without you guys.
I kept telling Leslie, why is everybody? Where is everybody? At the beach.
Well, and I forget there's that little live button that we can see up in the corner. I don't know if you guys can see it.
No, they can't.
I wasn't. Anyway, we're here.
Well,
and that is the thing I think about doing the summit and doing, learning all the technical back end of it is learning. Just don't panic. Just push the button and then let's just start.
Well, I had to laugh because we were just deep into our conversation when I realized, oh my God, Leslie, I didn't press the button and I couldn't anyway.
Well, we did it. We made it.
We did it. And we're glad that people that have showed up, even though we're late, you're here. And this is being recorded. So you'll be able to go back and hear our comments and stuff.
Yeah.
But we sure do appreciate you showing up, and we look forward to communicating with you through social media. And there'll be a lot of fun things coming. And yes, Sandy, I'm going to get onto that marketing because I know I've got a lot of requests for that. It's now I've got the time that I'll be able to devote to it. And I love working on my mini projects because I stay very focused on that. So
right.
Going through that.
Yeah. Well, and I don't know if this was recorded or not, but Adele and I feel like we have things that we love and we cherish so much, and we want to bring that to you. And now, the summit was a full-time job, and so those things went to the wayside, and now we'll be able to both bring, what we have to offer to you guys. And so
Mhm.
we thank you all for being on the journey with us.
Yes,
With
I
the summit.
appreciate them being, and there's I have to say, so many of you are so supportive on our social media,
Yep.
and truly appreciate your encouragement and support, because we do want the best for all of the artists out there, and in whatever way we can help, it's good. It's a good feeling for me, and I'm sure for Leslie, that we can
Mhm.
reach artists and help them.
Right, right.
Mhm.
Definitely. Yeah.
So Sandy, she's thank you, Sandy.
Yep.
We're so
And,
glad to
we
hear
get our
you.
inspiration from you guys.
Oh yeah,
You inspire us, and that's what keeps us going. We're doing this
absolutely.
because of you. Yeah.
Well, there's so many of you that do post in the community, and please keep posting. In fact, that was another conversation we were having. Is we have I think 1,020,
Yeah, yeah.
and we want people to post and communicate.
Right,
That's what the community was about, and it's kind of disappointing that even though we're trying to encourage you to post something, we're not getting anything back. So we don't want to close it down. So we just want you to, because it's for you. It was opened up for all of the artists that are there.
right. And, it is our community, and so you guys are part of our community, so post. Post what you're doing. Post what you're
Well, we'll
doing.
continue
We
putting
wanna
stuff in
see.
there. Yes,
Yeah,
yes, and
yeah.
I mean, sometimes we'll have people we haven't heard of, and
I
it's so exciting.
know.
It's like,
It's
oh my
really
gosh, she's
cool.
posting.
I know, it's great.
So
It's
that's
really
real
great.
exciting. So I hope everybody has a wonderful spring and summer, and I hope that everybody's doing well. And we so appreciate you coming out and, and waiting for us
Yes,
30
thank
minutes.
you. Well,
So
yeah.
we'll be seeing you soon.
Yep. Thanks, you guys. Thank
Thanks for
you.
coming. Bye
Yep.
bye.
Bye.